especially when somebody caught cold, even severe cold in winter. In winter is easy for people to catch cold. Based on traditional Chinese medicine or Huangdi Neijing, you got all those cold qi and cold water inside your body. It's now because it's the big climate is heating up like a steam pot, pushing all things out. At this time, you drink some ginger drink or the lamb soup, push all this cold stuff, wet stuff. You caught it when you caught a cold in last winter, push them out. In traditional Chinese medicine called 冬病夏治. Now, the most beautiful thing of Dàshǔ, of the great heat, is when heading to the peak, to the extreme. That's the turning point. Turn to be autumn. Autumn is coming. Who is the messenger? What is the marker for this turning point? Rain. Rain. Okay? That's what we call the turning gesture of the season's turning gesture. We want to follow that. Okay? Now, during this season, what should we do to take care of our life? How to take rest? How to eat? Again, it's similar to 小暑, the minor hit. We can drink more tea, white tea, green tea. If you're strong enough, you can drink more green tea. If you're not that strong, white tea. Okay? And for somebody, because all the heat coming out, we need to put a little bit heat inside, generate more little bit heat inside for ourselves. So eat some food with ginger or drink some ginger tea. Okay? That is a good choice, especially for those people when on daily basis their palm feels cold or wet. Always like there's some water there, not dry, not warm, wet and cold palm. Those kind of people need to eat some ginger related food or drink some ginger tea to heat your inside up. But because it's really hot outside, at the same time, we need to yin and yang balance. You can drink some cool or cold dessert. The most popular thing happening in China is like grass jelly. If you visit Taiwan or visit Southeast Asia even, or visit China, during this season, people eat quite some grass jelly. Those grass usually come with quality of cool kind of taste or smell. When you eat it or drink it, you feel cool, but not cold. Definitely not ice cold. Ice cold drinks, again, it is not that you cannot drink, but you don't want to make it a daily habit or you want to drink a lot every day. That's not good. So that's based on my humble understanding, my humble opinion. A lot of young gentlemen and young ladies, even they're very young, they're very energetic. When you shake hands with them, their palm is wet and cool or even cold, not dry, not warm. That's a sign, because inside is cold and inside is a lot of dampness, a lot of water. It's wet. It should be kind of a balance, should be dried out a little bit. Okay, that's reflected outside into your palm. So you test your own palm, or when you shake hands with others, when their palm is not dry, not warm, then kind of people need to take care. And this is a good season to take care of it. You want to drink some ginger thing. Okay, you don't want to drink some too cold, especially the ice cold stuff. That makes you feel good, maybe here in your mouth, okay? But it doesn't really make you inside your organs feel good. Okay. And another 3 things to do is also like drink lamb soup, mutton soup. It's also to warm up your organs inside, especially the intestine. Okay, eat some lamb or goat and drink some soup, making out of it. They help you to push all the water inside out and the sweat. That's a good way to get rid of the cold and the wet stuff inside. Okay, refresh it. Especially when somebody caught cold, even severe cold in winter. In winter is easy for people to catch cold. Based on traditional Chinese medicine or Huangdi Neijing, you got all those cold qi and cold water inside your body. It's been buried inside, embedded in the organs. Now, because the big climate is heating up like a steam pot, pushing all things out. At this time, you drink some ginger drink or the lamb soup or goat soup, helping give a push to push all this cold stuff, wet stuff. You caught it when you caught a cold in last winter, push them out. That is the way to help to recover. In traditional Chinese medicine called 冬病夏治. You got sick in the winter. It's called 冬病. Disease, 病, 冬 means winter. Winter you got sick, and you got all the cold things inside. Now it's summer. You cure it. In summer, you take the ride of the big universe because everything is heating up, steaming it out, and you give a little bit push. Okay? At the same time, don't drink too much cold stuff. Ice cold stuff is not good. All those vendors who make all this ice cold drinks, they don't like to hear this. But if you make it a daily habit, it is not a good habit for your health. Based on the traditional Chinese medicine, okay?